Hey Premier Planet, this is Justin Barlow coming at you from inside the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois, and I'm here to fill you in on all the action you might have missed out on if you weren't able to join us this last Saturday night for another exciting weekend of action right here in the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois. We started off the evening with a one-on-one match, one half of the #1 contenders for the PPW World Tag Team Championships. The Bone Dawg Bryce Akers went one-on-one with the associate of the reigning champions, Iniestra and Sensei, Jose Acosta. Now these two guys know each other very well. They came up in the Premier Academy together, very familiar with each other's styles. These guys were given 15 minutes to utilize, but within that 15 minutes, neither man could score a fall, and the match ends in a time limit draw. Following that match, we promised it 1 week ago, for the #1 contendership to the PPW World Heavyweight Championship, there was not one, not two, not three, but 4 participants who locked horns in that ring in a 4 corners elimination match. The participants were one half of the PPW Tag Team Champions, El Marimar Iniestra, Not Bad Chad, Anakin, and former 3-time PPW champion, the hunk with the tree trunks, Chase Gosling. The first out of this match was Not Bad Chad, after Iniestra was able to pin him thanks to a little bit of outside interference on the part of Jose Acosta. But in the second fall, Jose tried again to assist his amigo. Unfortunately, this time, the referee caught Jose in the act, and as a result, Iniestra was disqualified. So we came down to our final 2 participants, Chase Gosling and Anakin, who, if you remember, just a couple short weeks ago, were the reigning PPW World Tag Team Champions. Both of them close friends, again, on again, off again, tag team partners, very familiar with each other's style. This match could have gone either way so many times, but in the end, watch the footage. Both men's shoulders are down during the pinfall. The referee counts the pin for both of them. This leads to a draw, being the conclusion of this match, and it was the order of Premier COO, Randy Ritchie, to announce that right here, this coming Saturday night, these two are going to square off in a one-on-one match to crown a new #1 contender for Matt Vine's PPW World Heavyweight Championship. Following that match, mixed tag team match, it was Connor Corr teaming with his tag team partner, Handsome Dan Liplock from Newark, New Jersey, taking on the team of Slick Willy and Skye Blue. Now, Connor and Dan, the whole match, they thought they were on the same page, but as Dan goes in to pin Willy, he thinks he's won the match, but Willy wasn't the legal participant at the time. The legal participant, in fact, was Skye Blue, who sneaks up behind Dan and rolls him up for the 1, 2, 3, and a good thing too, because before the match started, Connor issued the stipulation that if he and Dan could beat Skye and Willy, Skye was going to have to lock lips with Dan Liplock, which thankfully in Skye's case didn't end up happening. And then after that match, it was non-title action. The PPW champion, the symbol of excellence, Matt Vine, going one-on-one against the 310-pound Wolfman Huck. And Matt Vine really got a run for his money in this match. Wolfman Huck, obviously much, much bigger. And at times during this match, seemed like he was even more powerful than Matt Vine, taking the champ off of his feet over and over and over. But give him credit where it's due, folks. The champion, showing an immense amount of strength, lifts up the big 300-plus pounder and delivers a pile driver to take a victory via pinfall and continue his reign as PPW champion. But Wolfman Huck ended up getting the last laugh, because after the matchup, he attacks Matt Vine, and Matt Vine, worse for wear, even though he won the match, had to be helped to the back. And after that match, folks, it came down to the main event. PPW World Tag Team Championships on the line. Again, every title match in Premier Pro Wrestling is contested under 2 out of 3 falls rules. It was the reigning champions, Iniestra and Sensei, accompanied by their amigo Jose Acosta, taking on the #1 contenders, the Bone Dawg Bryce Akers and Not Bad Chad. But because of Jose's interference earlier in the evening in the Four Corners match, Premier COO Randy Ritchie insisted that Jose be shown to the back before the match got underway, so Iniestra and Sensei were left on their own to defend their tag team championships. And the first fall goes to the challengers. After a miscommunication, Sem actually ends up delivering a backslide to Iniestra, thinking he's one of their opponents. This causes a momentary argument, at which point Chad and Bryce sneak in and execute backslides on both Iniestra and Sensei and pick up the first fall by way of pinfall. But the second fall, the champs come back, and thanks to a swinging neck breaker from between the ropes, Sensei picks up the second fall. We go into the third and final fall, and we're going to roll the footage, and you can see for yourself who walked out of PPW this last Saturday with the gold.
Here we go!
So after a hard-fought battle, Iniestra and Sensei are still your PPW World Tag Team Champions. This week, they have the night off from title defenses, but you can guarantee they are going to be watching closely, because coming up this Saturday night, we are going to crown new #1 contenders to the PPW World Tag Team Championships by way of a 4-team elimination gauntlet. And these teams are some definite unique pairings. Let me run down the list for you. We're going to have Wolfman Huck, the big 310-pounder, teaming with the Bone Dawg Bryce Akers. Not Bad Chad is going to be teaming with Slick Willy. Jose Acosta, Iniestra and Sensei's running buddy, is going to team with the Magnificent Red. And here's where it really gets interesting, folks. The PPW World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Vine, has been entered into this gauntlet, and he will team with, of all people, 0-2 in this #1 contenders gauntlet. We are going to crown new #1 contenders to those tag team titles this Saturday night. And again, #1 contendership is going to be on the line when Chase Gosling goes one-on-one against Anakin. Once again, Premier Planet. You can find us all over social media if you haven't already followed us. And if you have any questions about enrollment at the Premier Academy, which again, since September of 2012, has sent 6 different individuals down to Florida for official WWE tryouts, all you have to do is send us a message to our Facebook page. Let us know you want information on enrollment, and we'll be happy to provide that for you. And if you haven't done so, log on to PremierProWrestling.com, click the on-demand link, and start your 2-week free trial of PPW on demand today. For all of us here at Premier Pro Wrestling, I'm Justin Barlow, and I want to thank you all for your continued support of Premier Pro Wrestling. We will see you folks out here this Saturday night.